In this video, we're going to explore a LoginTC policy called Time of Day. The Time of Day policy allows administrators to automatically control which days and times users can and can't log in. The Time of Day policy can improve security by automatically denying authentication requests that happen at unusual times. In this video, we'll show you how to set up a Time of Day policy and what it looks like when an end user tries to authenticate outside of the allowed window. From the dashboard of the LoginTC admin panel, select Policies from the left-hand sidebar underneath General. From the Policies page, click on Create Policy. We're going to call this policy Weekday Only Access. Scroll down to the Time of Day section and select Enabled. This will allow you to start defining the parameters of this policy. First, if you want to use a different time zone than the one your organization uses, click the drop-down to select it. Next, select which days you want the policy to apply to. In our case, we're going to select Monday through Friday. On each row, we're going to select 9 o'clock a.m. for our start time and 5 o'clock p.m. for our end time. We want our users to authenticate with 2FA during these times, so we'll select Enforce 2FA. Underneath All Other Times, we're going to select Deny Access from the drop-down menu. This means users will be challenged with 2FA from Monday to Friday between 9 o'clock a.m. and 5 o'clock p.m. in UTC. At all other times, the user will be denied access. Scroll down to the bottom and click Create. Next, we want to associate this policy with a specific application. From the left-hand sidebar underneath General, click Applications. In our Applications list, click on Citrix. In the Citrix application page, scroll down to Application Policy and click Apply Application Policy. From the list, select the Weekday Only Access policy we just created and click Apply. Let's demonstrate the end user experience of this policy in action. As you can see, it's 5:30 p.m., which is outside the time when access is allowed according to our Weekday Only Access policy. I input my first factor credentials and am directly denied because of the Time of Day policy. Back in the LoginTC admin panel, navigate to the Authentication Logs tab in the left-hand sidebar under General. Under Authentication Actions, we can see the recent login attempt by the end user. In the Action column, we can see that this request was denied, and the reason provided is Time Policy. The timestamp on the authentication request confirms that this authentication request was made outside of the time allowed by our Weekday Only Access policy. Now you know how to set up a Time of Day policy in your account and how it affects end users. Consider adding one to your organization today for enhanced authentication security.